With the 41st selection in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Seahawks selected running back Kenneth Walker III out of Michigan State. This was one of the first real surprises of the first two rounds in the NFL Draft. You knew that John Schneider would throw a curveball at some point. At least that's the way experts viewed it. But this really isn't that big of a surprise when you consider the Seahawks situation at running back. This is an organization that still wants to run the football, especially without Russell Wilson. They're going to get back to having a physical ground game this year, in part out of necessity. They're going to need to be a balanced offense with the downgraded quarterback, whether that's Drew Lock, Geno Smith, or if they bring in Baker Mayfield. They're not going to have Russell Wilson there, so they're going to need to lean on that run game a bit more. Rashad Penny was explosive the last 6 games last season. They're hoping they can get that for an entire season, but he's had injuries. The comments that Pete Carroll made after the second and third round on Friday night suggest that Chris Carson's chances of being able to play coming off neck surgery aren't looking good. And that played a part in their decision to pick Walker, who was the Doak Walker Award winner last year in college football as the nation's best running back, ran a sub 4.4 40-yard dash. So he's explosive. This is a guy that has home run hitting speed. He also broke 85 tackles last year, according to Sports Info Solutions. Not a guy that's necessarily going to bulldoze over defenders often. He can lower the shoulder and deliver the boom, but he breaks a lot of arm tackles, and he's shifty at the second level, a guy that can make defenders miss. Uncanny vision, a guy that's got some patient running as well, lets blocks develop in front of him, and then explodes through the crease when it comes to him. He's also an underrated receiver, just didn't get a lot of opportunities at Michigan State, a team that ran the ball a lot. They didn't throw the ball very much to their running backs. The one area he's going to have to clean up coming into the league, if you want to be an every down back in the NFL in 2022, you better be willing and able to pass protect. And I think that the potential's there for him to be a solid pass protector, but looking at the film, his 2 years at Wake Forest as well as last year at Michigan State, doesn't necessarily play with the aggression and want to that you desire from your running back in that capacity. And he struggled protecting the quarterback, picking up blitzes. That's something he's going to have to really hit hard coming into the NFL. Nonetheless, this guy has a chance to be a dynamic feature back. I expect that he's going to be getting some big-time carries as a rookie alongside Rashad Penny. If Chris Carson's still in the mix, then that makes things a bit more interesting. But I would think by 2023, with them investing a second-round pick in this kid who's got such a dynamic skill set, there's a really good chance that he is their new bell cow by the 2023 season.